NFL matchup. There'll be plenty of long sleeves and hand warmers in abundance tonight as the Lions match up against the Bears. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
This is a steady offense that will try and wear you down every time they have the ball. Got a solid offensive line. They can control the clock. Love to use the running back and tight ends in the passing game. Give them 5 to 10 yard gains to keep the ball moving methodically down the field. He'll put it in motion a lot too.
John, this defense prides itself on stuffing the run. Success in any defensive formation would like to stack the line. Good job. As far as the passing things goes, their corners do well in man coverage and are very physical, so they can slow receivers up and take them off their routes.
Look at those guys down there. They can't even sit still. Heck, watching from up here almost makes me want to go down there and join in.
A much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. The Bears are lined up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one. A great kick. Breaks free of the defender. Breaks away from the tackler. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. Our EA Sports Coaching Close-Up features 2 of the premier coaches in the National Football League. Steve Mariucci has this offense poised for a major breakthrough. His young quarterback has some talented wideouts to throw to, and the offensive line appears to be coming together well. Tosses it right. Oda pulls him down at the 27. 5-yard gain. We continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with first-year head coach Lovie Smith, who earned his opportunity here in Chicago, the first-year head coach, because of his success as the defensive coordinator with the Rams. Drop behind the line. Jones couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
The Lions appear capable of running away with this game, John, if they can get everything rolling offensively. A couple of turnovers, and this could turn into a rout.
High-powered offenses aren't very high-powered when they don't have the ball.
2-yard gain. Jill, what's new?
I talked to Coach Smith before today's game. He said that they need to stick to the fundamentals. They have to tackle well and hold on to the ball. Al, if they can do that here in the first half, they should be able to dictate the tempo of the game.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Going to the left. Bailey is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 36-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Jones in the backfield. Drops back, under pressure, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. Grossman read it perfectly with single coverage, but the ball was tipped away. Splits back this time. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Walker makes the play at the 47. First and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. They'll get it again. Block. Makes the tackle at the 40. And that was a gain of 7. They'll have to get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert. The Lions come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Kent is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 38. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
They'll have to get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert. They line up in the I formation. To the left. He loses it. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. It's scooped up. They lose it in the backfield.
When the defense gets back there so fast, it forces a runner to make a move quicker than he wants to. Sometimes that causes some real problems, especially in handling the ball.
So the coach wants the referee to take another look at that last call.
The call in the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
After reviewing the play, the rule of the field is overturned. No time will be charged to Chicago.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
Jones.
Yeah, he's one of the better tackling linebackers in the league. He's got quick reflexes, and he isn't fooled by all the fancy moves.
And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Can't bring him down. Can't with the stop at the 6. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. Six yards to go for a touchdown. Only one man in the backfield. Clark in motion. Rodgers hauls him down behind the line. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Jones is in there for the touchdown. Great rushing touchdown there.
He just kept his legs churning and moving on that one. Nobody was going to keep him from scoring.
Edinger comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The Bears set to kick it deep. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 13-yard line. The 30. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. It's 1st and 10. Harrington with a man in motion. Urlacher makes the tackle at the 42. 6-yard gain. About 4 to go. With the pass, nearly intercepted. Nearly a turnover.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it.
They come out in the nickel. Bryson. Nice play. And he lets it slip out of his grasp. No catch. The receiver had it slip out of his hands. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 22. He picks up a few yards on the return. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Bears line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Jones was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments and limiting cutback opportunities.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Daly makes the tackle at the 33-yard line. Short gain and then burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
Third and 6. Jones, the deep man. Penalty marker down the field.
Number 69. Still
The offense will have to try again.
Now the offense faces 3rd and forever.
3rd and long after the penalty. Dropping back. He surveys the field. Long pass over the middle. Catch. Marion stops him at the 43-yard line. Big-time play by Terrell.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Jones, the lone back. He takes the delayed handoff. Wilkinson takes him down at the 41. Gain of 3. They have to reach the 33 to convert. The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure coming. Puts the quarterback on the ground. Good job of anticipating that play call, John.
He's got a motor that never stops. He keeps going and going, and he doesn't stop till the clock hits 0.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Detroit with 6 defensive backs. Gets rid of it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. 4th down now after the incomplete pass. Maynard will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. So at the end of one, the score is 7-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an eye. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Jones was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
With the throw. Incomplete. That touch pass had very little touch, John.
He had the right idea. Just got away from him.
Full circuit. Read plan.
The Bears come out in a dime package. Throws it. And it's complete. Urlacher makes the stop at the 21-yard line. Harris will come in now to punt it away. The Quarters is back to receive this kick. From the 38-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Jones is the deep back. Jones. Davis with the stop at the 46. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
7 yards to go. They'll go from the I formation. We'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. The Lions come out in a nickel package. Drops back, gets the pass off, and he can't find a way to keep possession. That incompletion brings up 4th down.
The offensive coordinator called a good play, and the quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
35-yard punt. Fair catch made after 16-yard line.
First and 10. On the call. Jones couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Jones, the deep man. Brink gets right in there and brings him down. It's the first time they've called his name on the tackle. He was caught outside with nowhere to go.
Running to the outside requires excellent acceleration and good speed. He's pretty good at running between the tackles, but sometimes he'll struggle on those running plays, deciding to go outside the tackle.
Dimebacks in for this play. Dropping back, pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Johnny really hammered him as the ball got there, and it popped loose.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him and it ends up incomplete.
They haven't picked up any points, haven't even picked up a first down, and here comes the punter again. And he waves for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Jones. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it on the money. Marion pulls him down at the 44-yard line. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. So they have 1st and 10 here. He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He barely got that one off.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
They line up in the I formation. Booker in motion. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first. Detroit comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back, throwing. He hits his receiver. Booker can't find a way to advance it to the first down marker. Swinton sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. Deep in their own territory. They'll go from the I formation. Slings into the outside. Odom stops him at the 10-yard line. Fitzsimmons makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. Seven yards to go. Stopped behind the line, lost him a couple. Jones couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
2-minute warning coming up. The Bears come out in a nickel package. Throwing. With the adjustment, he has it. Tillman makes the tackle at the 20.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
They'll go with a run once again. Odom takes him down at the 25-yard line. And they go with the defense with the run.
They're going to keep running to see what the other team is willing to give them on the ground out there.
Five yards to go. They line up in the I formation. With the throw, perfect pass. Break makes the stop at the 30.
16 of 6 on the play.
Dropping back, throws it. No completion there. And this ball falls to the ground incomplete.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation. It's Simmons, the motion man. Throwing. And he hits his target. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Throwing on first down. With the pass, just can't find a way to bring that one in. Big drop on that play, John.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching balls. But it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
Ninth play of this drive. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Throws it. Almost picked off. Almost a big turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
It's 3rd and long now, and the defense can afford to back off and play it soft. Bryson in the backfield. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
Dropping back, closing in, throws it, and he makes the grab. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Charles Rogers is in there for the score. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Lions tied the game. The Lions are ready to kick this one off. Good distance. From the 10. The 30. Can't bring him down. The Bears will start to drive from the 35. Just over a minute still to go. Only one man back. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw. He has it. Bryant brings him down at the 47-yard line. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. There's about 1 minute left. Out of the shotgun. Hart, the motion man. He'll pass on first down. He surveys the field. The 40. Cat pulls him down at the 37.
The coach could get aggressive here, but knowing that he's got a chance for at least a field goal in the lead, he might just go with a run and see what it gets him.
He gets the hands off on the delay. Bailey makes the tackle at the 36. Going to the air on first down. Great play in the backfield. Throws under big pressure and goes down hard.
These guys are really playing well up front. The coaching staff does a real good job of getting these guys ready to play out there.
With the pass, the defender's got it. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it. There's still some time left, so if the quarterback can make some good decisions and manage the clock, they might end up going into the half with a lead.
Passing on first down. Throws it. Great pass. And he steps out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Gets the pass away for a small gain. Second down.
Good play right there. The defenders forced him to make a move that would get him nowhere. The defense needs to force him to throw underneath by using different coverages so they can't get big chunks of yardage in one or two plays.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. He just can't find a way to bring that one in. He just dropped that pass.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Dropping back with the throw, and the pass is completed. Big pop that time.
Boom! That is big-time football. Good play by the secondary will be a key to whether or not this thing goes into the half a tie ball game.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. On the mark. Green with the tackle at the 39. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
First and 10. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure, throws it. Behind him, he has it. Tillman with the stop at the 11. He sees something in the defense. The Lions call a timeout. They have none remaining. They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's up. The veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
Now leads for the first time in the game.
This is a team that's very balanced. They don't think too much about the score in the first part of the game. They just keep going out and do their thing.
The Lions are lined up for the kickoff. Squib kick. From the 6-yard line. To the 20. Still running.
I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
The Bears line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. So at halftime, it's anyone's game with the score. Detroit 10, Chicago 7. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Here we go, the second half, just about set for the kickoff. Not a bad kick, they'll set up for the return. From the 5-yard line. The Bears will start this drive from the 19. It's first and 10. They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They need 5. The Lions come out in a nickel package. With the pass, he hits his receiver. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and the first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, staying calm, and threw an accurate pass.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Rushing on 1st down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on 1st down.
Boucher records the tackle at the 30-yard line. He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
The Lions come out in a nickel package. With the throw, and it's caught. Bryant with the stop at the 42-yard line. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. First and 10. They're having no success running on 1st down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
So he looks to be okay, but he'll have to come out for at least one play. 6th play of this drive. They need 7. Grossman out of the gun. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. They throw it and pick up a 2nd consecutive 1st down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop it.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Jones is the deep back. Grossman sends a man in motion. He'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. Incomplete pass. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
They play a very aggressive style of defense, so that'll happen a lot to an opposing offense.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They line up in the I formation. Play action. Rolling. And he makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chain. We thought he might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
The call on the field stands. Detroit will be charged with timeout.
Clearly, the coach thought it could have been reversed, but it didn't turn out that way.
That's one of those calls where you just want to be sure the officials made the right call in the field. It didn't get overturned, but the coach has to feel better now that he knows it wasn't a bad call.
Jones. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Jones couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Only one man in the backfield. He gets the count. Raider stops him at the 35-yard line. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
11th play of this drive, and they need about 9. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. Despite good coverage, he forces the ball in there.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
He's one of the best in the league, John, but it's a little surprising to see him in from this distance. The kick is up. Clearly not the result he was looking for. First and 10. Jones, the lone setback. But Simmons goes in motion. Can't bring him down. Urlacher gets right in there and brings him down. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. He tried to bounce it outside, but there was nothing available.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back, throwing. And it's complete. Dives and brings him down at the 44. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. It's first and 10. Despite very little success running on first down, they still lead.
Some teams manage to get by pretty well without a solid running game. That's mostly because their passing game is very effective, especially their short passing game.
Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down. The backs are lined up in an I. Jones setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Comes up with it. Urlacher makes the stop at the 29-yard line. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
And they find themselves in scoring range. Jones in the backfield. Jones. Brown with the tackle at the 25. They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
They'll get a first down if they can move the ball inside the 19-yard line. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back. Pressure coming, and he's brought down in the backfield. That's the first time he's brought the quarterback down tonight. They'll get a first down if they can move the ball inside the 19-yard line. Chicago looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Almost got it. Urlacher had his hands up.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
He's made some big kicks in his career, but this one, I think, might be a little out of his range. And it's on its way. Oh, hit the crossbar. So they have first and 10 here. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Jones. Bailey created problems in the backfield on that one. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. Great penetration there.
And that's the thing. To stop any kind of run between the tackles, you have to get some sort of penetration. You have to get into the backfield, and when you do that, you make the back change direction, making him go where he doesn't want to go.
Jones, the lone back. They go to draw. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Jones wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Tosses it right. And it's complete. Johnson couldn't make it to the marker and brings up fourth down. It's been a close game for 3 quarters with only a field goal differential as we head to the fourth quarter. Score, Detroit 10, Chicago 7. The Bears start off the fourth quarter with the ball, down by a field goal. About 2 to go. Only one man back. Grossman sends a man in motion. Holmes records the stop at the 46. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Jones is the deep back. Pressure with the pass, almost intercepted.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. We let that one go. The lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
Handed off to the back. Azuma makes the stop at the 44. Gain of 2. They have to get to the 36 to convert for a first down. Chicago with 6 defensive backs. With the throw, and he makes he can't hold it in. No catch. The receiver had it slip out of his hand.
It looks like he had it under control, but just lost a handle on it. When it's cold out there, you got to find a way to keep your hands warm. If you don't, a lot of them are going to slide right through.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. Inside their own 20. Jones in the backfield. Clark, the man in motion. On the carry. They'll go with a play fake. He hits his receiver. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
So they need about 3 here. Backs are lined up in an eye. Throws it. And it's caught. Forshea takes him down at the 24. Good looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about.
Good game for the offense here in the second.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
They'll go from the I formation. Jones. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Dime backs into this play. With the pass, incomplete. Holmes had a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
The Lions couldn't maintain possession of the ball on their last punt return. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
30-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. Rodgers in motion. Misses it out to the left. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Jones didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Jones, the lone back. Rodgers, the motion man. There's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 82, still second down.
Fitzsimmons was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So we'll have a 2nd and long after the penalty. The Bears come out in a dime package. Closing in. Defense has it. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. On the carry. Solid hit. Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his lineman.
They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down. Only one man back. Again with the carry. Bryant makes the play at the 28. Jones covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Jones couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He could explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
They come out in a dime package. Jones. Walker punishes the ball carrier at the 29-yard line. Not a whole lot on that carry, and he'll take himself out of the game for a play or two. 5th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Detroit looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. And he hits his target. Lots of defenders in the area. That turnover shows how both teams are doing in that department.
Step up front, and if you can't hear it, then tell them to turn it up. What the hell are you waiting for? Everybody in here,
First down and goal to go. Ball stops him for negative yardage. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
They line up in the I formation. Hands it off. It's free. It's picked up. Crucial mistake. You just can't give up the ball in that situation.
And the thing is, at this stage in the game, at this end of the field, there is no excuse for that kind of thing. Before you do anything else, you just have to hold on to the ball.
1st and 10. The Lions line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. To carry it, he's to the 10. Green brings him down at the 16. Jones with a nice run. He picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Fullback handoff. Big hit on the ball carrier.
Now, when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
The Bears call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. They need 7. They'll go from the I formation. It's Simmons, the man in motion. Schlesinger dives and makes the tackle. Schlesinger did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
This one is just about in the books. It's 1st and 10. Hand it off to the back. You can hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
So that was a pickup of about 9. And this is the 5th play of this drive. About a yard to go. Fitzsimmons goes in motion. Hands it off. Dives and brings him down. The Lions ran the ball successfully that time and picked up another first down. That's 3 on the drive. 6th play of this drive. Another run. The 40. Green makes the stop at the 33. Jones is able to get his 4th first down on this drive. He's been dominant in this series. This one will be over with a kneel down or maybe 2. So they have 1st and 10 here. No need for anything else than taking a knee here to finish this one out. Second and long. Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. That's the final gun, and the score is 10-7. And a good close contest between these 2 teams. The margin of victory, just 3 points. Brock Marion wins the Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.